Hello and welcome once again back to Baldur's Gate 3. So this is probably going to be a shorter episode. Centered around the Druids. I mean, we are in the Druid Grove after all. So why not have an episode centered around it? Oh yeah, Shadowheart will be sent to camp for now. Where you at, Shadowheart?
Shah's blessings upon you.
Yeah, we should
sure.
journey separately. I'm actually
Fine.
sure.
I'll be here.
The reason is... well... hold on.
What's on your mind? With
Alright. I'm gonna put darkness in here. Because it's an invocation spell. But I'm also gonna do Misty Step. Let's get rid of that for that. And that for that.
I've got a long road ahead.
how can I help?
I need you to remain
I
at
question the
camp.
wisdom of that decision. I'll be here in the...
Well met. That's the...
Join. Yep, you're level 3 now. Oh, now you're Warlock level 2. Hellish Rebuke as well. Eldritch Invocation. Oh yeah, Charisma. And Beast Speech. How about Scorching Ray? of blade. Oh, yes.
Can't give up now. All's well that ends.
Why not?
Not as bad as it could have.
Well met.
Are you sure? The blade stands
Yeah.
at the ready, and just when things...
Hold on, Daughter of Darkness. Yeah.
Yes.
Join my
Darling.
party.
I thought you'd lead on.
Oh, I forgot to turn down the volume. Ha! Wait. Ew. Oh.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've
All right,
been on
go
the road
ahead.
together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you got Korga to release the girl. The way you got that boy out of a harpy's clutches. In short, I've grown to trust you.
That's very gratifying to hear.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Nature provides the cure to most ailments. Tell me your symptoms, and I might prepare a poultice or potion.
Thank you for the offer. But the treatment for my condition is very specific. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Ah. What kind of items are we talking about exactly?
Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
I'd be happy to help.
You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We have such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Oh, Lizelle, what are you doing? Zell.
Ever since we shared each other's flesh, I've caught you looking at me with lidded eyes. And either like a coward or a fool, you tremble. Perhaps the parasite has weakened you. Or perhaps you still long for my taste.
I was hoping we could do this again.
I never promised more than a night. Though I can't deny the lure of your taste. Sweet, yes, but also bitter as ginger. Tempt me.
It gets better.
Like the shield bearer and pikeman must train to march their formation in tandem. Very well. I will claim you once you have taken to rest.
Good. And if you promise to stick around for a
Why
cuddle.
would a lesser act spark greater desire in you? Overheated grappling that wastefully eats into time better spent resting our muscles.
You've never done it before,
And
have you?
you've never strangled a Berberline with your bare hands. I'll keep your request in mind. Perform well, and perhaps I'll consider it. Enough! I have given you my word. Do not be late.
Oh no, I forgot to talk to Strat.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Okay.
Lae'zel appears at your bunk, her eyes raging with desire. You suspect you won't be getting much sleep tonight.
Yeah. Speak with animals as a cantrip.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Okay, so we need an Astarian for Kaga here.
You see a sharp intelligence behind its eyes. Is it a familiar or another druid enjoying their wild shape? The rat watches your movements but does not speak. The rat watches. The rat glares at you but says nothing.
They're named.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Only a monster would
I know
threaten a
your kind
child.
from other circles. You see only
I'm
villains
sorry,
and
Lae'zel.
victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Is this right, Druidic? I have never witnessed such madness.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary.
Past teachings come into focus. The rite of thorns is a rare practice, outlawed in most circles, causing more harm than it eases.
None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
You cast out the guiltless, you shame
A
your
disease
order.
of the flower must not reach the root. Pluck the petals, sever the branch if you must, but cut out the rot before it infects the whole of the wood. Teachings of the Tree Father. Do you agree?
I know the Tree Father's teachings as well as you. Words you have twisted to justify
Words I
cruelty.
heed to the letter, to keep my brood safe. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then it seems I'd best speak to
You will do
Zevlor.
more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Consider the Rite of Thorns, a rare art plucked from illicit domains.
Lament Kaga's anger. She treads a dangerous
Nature
path.
seeks balance, yet in Korga you see more shadow than light. There is more to Korga's tale. The grove must hide her secrets.
Well, let's read these plaques.
Forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. Druidic orders often fight dark forces, but you do not recognize the events depicted here. The mural depicts a purge, a sacred cleansing of the land on a scale you've never seen before. By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. You recognize the Druids as elders of a circle. This place is a divine sanctuary. Darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between Druids and the Harpers, but the details are vague.
That's what matters.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name. Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Selûne.
Ah, yes. Hoping.
We take grove law seriously.
By letting that child escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Oh, firebolt. How did we go?
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
That cargo seems
Well seen.
dangerous.
Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
How did Kaga take over?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay, but more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside.
If no one's looking for Halsin,
Would
I
you?
could do it.
I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
I'll find him.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Good. Investigate the swamp. The swamp. But first, allow me to hear.
That feels good. Thank you.
Glad you're feeling better.
I was
What hurt
scouting
you?
the hills nearby. Got too close to a knoll. They're everywhere up there. Stay away if you can. Wings still a little stiff, but I'm getting stronger.
Yay, where's Nettie? There you are.
Heard about your antics at the gate? You look well for someone that took on a troop of goblins. There's something I can do for you?
Healing as soon as
Come here.
possible.
Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A mind flayer tadpole.
Not like a frog hopped in my eye.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
The Druid I have the same kind of parasite.
Seems so. Gave Master Nelson a right start.
Oh god. No.
It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'd like to keep an eye on things, thanks.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Thank you. I'll take anything that can help.
Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
An intellect devourer spoke to me as if it were one of its
It
own.
recognized you as being infected. Well now, that's something. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a Mind Flayer ship. I was kidnapped and infected.
A Mind Flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a Mind Flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of Mind Flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
You must have learned something from studying
For one,
them.
that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from Mind Flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
That's good news?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
All right, I'll find
Thank
Halsin.
you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. No thanks.
Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
I might use it as a projectile. Not dying a second sooner than I have to, that's for sure.
Alright.
What's that?
Ha. Do do do. Oh.
Let's get going.
So.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Where we're gonna go next is to talk to Arabella's parents. Don't worry, we'll be back to deal with you later.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I hope we'll meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you.
Oops.
It's our job to get us out of here safe.
Yay.
Not yours.
It's my job too. The Druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves.
That's the houses and goblins.
That girl.
I know exactly what I'm doing right now.
Action, not reaction.
Looking ahead.
Alright, you have, you're an Eldritch Knight. Boo. Come on, everyone, let us go. Let us go. Yeah, yeah. Open the gates, we're leaving. Open the gates, we're leaving.
Upper City, huh? Swish. Never spent much time there myself. Sounds good. I've always been curious what a patriarch looks like.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druids' grove?
Dead adventurer. Ha.
Smell that? Fresh forest air.
I smell only fear. The fear of cowards lying in wait for an ambush.
You can take a day off once in a while, Lazel.
I do not take a day off. I'd even forego sleep if such a thing. The one advantage in everything.
There, on the rooftops. Fresh blood awaits.
Not going in there just yet.
More for me?
That's curious.
Oh. Ah, so this is the swamp.
Please, just want Marina back.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Marina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Marina.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
You're lying. You have seen this girl.
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
Someone please tell me what's going on.
It's our sister, Marina. She's... Well, she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast!
I'll bring Marina
Are you
home.
joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
No. Sorry, but...
Just as I expected.
Chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Look for signs of natural activity. Oh no. Wow.
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
Well...
What to do? I'm heating up.
Get over here. Mud Muffet. Okay. Three to 10, come on, please hit. No. Alright, that was an 8. I wanted to hit extra hard. Is the problem. Yay. If only I had the wonder weapon.
Victory awaits.
Yes.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Come on, ancient Memphis. Come on.
Another day, another fight.
Did I really just miss? You're weak to fire.
Think you can take me on?
8. No, I want it. to be dealt with quickly.
No time for mercy.
Fury. I am death.
Hee hee hee.
Let's go.
Time to strike.
Yes. All right, Karlak. It's go time.
Yeah.
Swift and lethal.
Hee hee.
Bye forever, pal.
Time to strike.
Up.
Soldier.
It sounds like all we need to do to fix your engine is find some infernal
This
iron.
Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
How did you end up with it in your
I'll
chest?
tell you all about it after we've taken down those paladins I'm after. Believe me,
Oh, right.
it's
you
worth
said
the
that
wait.
before. So, not only do you have this thing in your chest, but it's burning up.
That's the short of it. Bloody thing's been in overdrive since I left Avernus.
What did that infernal engine do to
Gives
you?
me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
You must be
I
pent
try
up.
not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, and start making up for lost time. But not today.
Oh, that might be a magic equipment. Evil equipment.
Must be the tree from the note to Cardiff. Is that the clerk?
Investigate Carga. Lots of food stuff. The moment you realize that Karlak is the only one that got hurt, roadside cliff. Alright. Emerald Grove environment. For now, Asterion.
Need something?
Okay.
It sounds.
Shah's blessings upon you. All right.
Join. Hey.
How can I help?
I think I have magical
Your
artifact.
enterprise do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Okay. Let me talk to Scratch real quickly.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Dog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
Hand it over.
All right. It's only fair that you enjoy it too. But if you feel like throwing it, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Yay. So I'm gonna go talk to the floor. I mean what I mean.
I heard what
Lord.
happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the Druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear.
So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Can you delay the ritual?
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the Druids might see sense.
Then why don't you get rid of her?
A thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the Druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
Because I am. Leave it to me.
You're taking a risk for us. We'll see that you're rewarded. I'm still hoping Korga can be swayed from this madness. But if not, leaders need to make tough decisions. We do what we must.
Yeah, that's true. Kill Kaga, save refugees, defeat goblins.
They'll find it.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I'm using melee weapons right now.
Has hardly left Korga's side. A distant thought claws at your mind, then slips into view. The spectre of shadow druids in animal form, right under your feet.
I know the truth. You are a shadow
The
druid.
creature's whiskers go still for a moment before resuming their nervous chitter. The rat is otherwise silent in the face of your accusation.
That was Pinta.
Creature's eyes. The rat twitches nervously.
There's all done.
The rat scrutinizes your every movement.
me yet.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
The Rite of Thorns is risky magic. Is it not banned in your circle?
And if it is? Strangers are the scourge. The rite is the remedy. No laws can change that.
I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the Shadow Druids.
What?
Huh.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Korga, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Kaga is a Shadow Druid. She means to convert the circle.
A shadow druid? Korga, have you lost your mind?
You and Elsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Korga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
Can't you fear how the prayer disturbs the soil and air? The grove trembles in fear.
It trembles in shame. It knows that in harmony we perish. In shadow, we are pure.
Korga's voice breaks and her lips tremble. She heard reason in your words.
Recite the frescoes.
Korga eyes you intently as you speak the text etched into the frescoes. By claw and tooth, from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. In darkest hour a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. The towers seized, the battle done, the moonrise broke the darkest one.
When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Korga. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath. In position. Swift and lethal.
Fuck yes. Watch this. Got it.
You have saved Korga from herself. I cannot thank you enough. You face Sylvanus' justice.
If it's an argument you see, you won't find it here. Whatever the Druid's judgment, I will accept it in full. You once called me a monster. Seems I've proven you right. Sylvanus bid me to protect my people from harm. Yet I was the one to inflict it. There was but one druid who guarded the circle, who protected our ways. We are forever in your debt. You burn like fire. You howl like wind. You are Faith Warden. Take our gift, and be known. May I not be the last monster you vanquish.
You were ready to give up the circle to Cloakwood. It's unthinkable.
I can hardly deny it. I was so cloaked in shadow, little light could pierce through. How grateful I am that yours shone so brightly. We will stop the rite, and I will stand trial. My fate lies with the Tree Father. May he have mercy.
How did the Shadow Druids even find you?
It began with a letter. There was no messenger, it simply appeared. Olladin came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The Druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the rite to shelter from the storm. Olladin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halcyon returns to heal them in full.
And what of Zevlor's people?
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
I hope to see Halsin return so he can help us heal. Please, if you find him, let me know.
Trust me, I will. Oh.
I see it on your face.
What is this?
I don't blame you.
I do not hate you. I am ashamed at how far I let your machinations spread.
One, two, eight. Alright, so that's gonna be all for today. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, please leave a follow, subscribe if you wish to spend the money to do so. If you're watching on YouTube, please leave a like in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to join the notification squad. Peace out.